super well, and I was on track to become a professor of neurolinguistics. And then in March of 1989, this amazing guy called Malcolm entered my life. And on day 2 of our courtship, I was sitting in his apartment in a big comfy chair, reading for one of my classes, and he walked up to me and he took my hand, and in it, he placed a Budweiser cap that he had hammered out into a ring. Yeah. That was my reaction. I took one look at this thing and I said, seriously, you drink that garbage?
There was a big sign, nurses wanted in Canada. And I said to my friend, yeah, I'm going to Canada. She goes, it's cold. So is England. And she says, no, let's go to Australia. I said, nah. They are British. I wanted to go to Canada because they were French people. I said, I've never met any French people, so I'm going to go to Canada. So anyway, we parted our ways. She went to Australia, I came to Canada. And when I came, I went to Montreal. They asked me, my counselor said, do you speak French? I said, no. She says, well, in Quebec, they speak French. I said, that's a language, right? And he said, yes. I said, can I learn it? And he said, sure, but it's hard. I said, nothing is hard. As a kid, the nuns always said, because I grew up in apartheid, they always told us, because you're black, you can't do something. You'll never be anything. And I came up with my little phrase, watch me.
We share products today in these nice gold bags. Great, that's great. So we share products, here, take it home a couple days, try it, great. But when I joined, she did not tell me that I'd have 4 of these. I was like, what? She said, yeah, oh, by the way, you have to share your products in 4 purses. So I remember being at work, sitting in my, the next day when the products came, and I remember sitting in my vehicle, and I had this beside me on the chair, and I was looking at it, I was thinking, you got this. You can share a purse with other guys.
In that moment, a rush of light came through my heart. This energy came beyond me and outside of me. It was like I was possessed by something. And I turned around and I looked at him, and I had never fought him back. He'd never seen me like this before. I was scared to death of him. And I turned and I looked at him, and this power came from inside of me that I don't even know how to explain it. I'm just going to try my best to do that. And this courage ripped through my heart into every pore of my being and through every nervous vein that was inside of me. And I had this pot of tea in my hand, and I turned around and I looked at him and I threw it at him with all my might. I'm 11. And I screamed with all my might, that's the last time you're going to do this to me.
And so he said, well, since we're pilgrims, and pilgrims, when they were walking in ancient days, all they did was that they arrived at the first spiritual anything they found, be it a church, a monastery, a convent. They knocked on the door and simply asked for a roof over their head. I wasn't keen on the idea in the beginning, and he said to me, hey, you go to your hostel, you go, don't worry about me. But in all good conscience, how could I leave him to go find his way while I was having a nice shower and sleeping in my bed somewhere? And so I decided to walk with him and to try this. And this is how we walked for 6 months of the journey until it became romantic, and then we wanted a hotel room.
All I remember is when I was in the air, though, I could see my bike skidding across the way. And I'm thinking, how am I going to land? Because if I land and I just skid on the pavement, I'm going to lose all my skin. It's not going to be nice. It's going to be pretty terrific. And luckily, though, what happened is when it landed, I rolled. I rolled a couple times, and I stood up, and I kept seeing my bike skid, and I thought I was in a dream. I'm thinking, where the hell is the bear?
So what great speakers. Again, eh, Joanne? Every time I just can't believe how much they all go together. We've all got the messages together, and they're just all beautiful. And you always walk out of here feeling so much better than when you came in the door. I had a woman once a few months ago, and she came in the door. I said, "How are you tonight?" She said, "Not very good." "Where's the bathroom?" I said, "Downstairs." She comes back up. I said, "How are you now?" You know me, squirrel.